Hello, everybody. Meet Sophia.
Hi.
This is Sophia. This is Munchkin.
Munchkin.
No, I'm kidding. She's a Munchkin. She's tiny but mighty. But what are we doing today?
We are, let's see.
What are we calling this? I'm calling it something like tour your own city or something like that. We're basically going to be tourists for the next 2 days in our own city. So we have this thing called City Pass. But no, it's like $89 and it takes you to 5 of the most popular locations in Seattle. Mm-hmm. So it's totally worth it.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to do that for you.
Yeah.
And a couple other random ones. Come with us. Enjoy. Sophia, are we going to that Starbucks?
No, you're not.
In Seattle, in downtown Seattle. Within the area we're standing, I can think of 5 Starbucks.
Right?
This is what happens when you're in Seattle. Are you playing Pokemon Go?
Give me one. Hi. This way, I can catch a summer Pikachu. I'm catching a summer Pikachu, guys.
Wait, there's a Pikachu?
There's a Pikachu.
Okay, I'm putting this on and getting my phone out. Hopefully I can catch one too. All-way walkway. Sophia, would you like to explain the all-way walkway?
If I can. No. Sorry.
So basically what it is when the lights go yellow and everything, pedestrians have full access so we can walk diagonally. We can walk straight across the street. And the best thing is, someone's driving and from out of town, when they honk at a pedestrian in the street. In Pike Place Market, pedestrians have the right of way. You don't need, if a car's honking at you, you don't need to move for them. They need to move for you. They need to wait. But we're going to the OG Starbucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to jump in and explain it kind of a bit better. So basically, once you get to Pike Place Market, as soon as the road turns to brick, like old-fashioned brick, pedestrians have the right of way. Cars have to watch out for pedestrians, so you can tell when someone's out of town because they'll honk and you politely say, nope, I have the right of way. You don't get to. So yeah, that's what I was trying to explain, just poorly.
Definitely check out Pike Place Market. It's the oldest market in like this side of the Mississippi. And I'm not actually crying, it's just the wind in my eye is making it look like I'm crying.
She gets so emotional.
I get so emotional for coffee. Original Starbucks line. Is this worth it?
Oh yeah. It is very worth it. Welcome to Seattle.
You might not be able to see them on camera, but there's the tourist light place right under. I've seen the light that long.
It's bad.
For a Saturday morning, this is nothing.
It's short now. There's the lighting.
Yeah, this is worth it. What's your drink of the day gonna be?
I have no idea. Honestly.
What are we about to do?
We are about to go on the monorail to our very famous Space Needle.
And some other things that are on the list.
Yes.
Although this is going to be interesting because I am terrified of the monorail. Okay, so we just got our tickets for City Pass.
Yep.
And we just redeemed them for Space Needle. I know we're heading in the opposite direction of the Space Needle, but there's a reason for that.
There's more stuff.
There's more stuff, and also they have a amount of slots that they have each day. So the one starting at 10 was full. So the next slot, the slot we're in, is at 10:30. So we're gonna go then.
Go. Made it to the elevator, congratulations. 40 seconds from here. This one faces the west side, nice view.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, we're lucky.
Any questions, just let me know. Our main view here, the water. Due to sound, this connects us to the ocean. Very busy waters. We have the third largest ferry fleet in the world. You can see with the white and green underbelly going back and forth. A bunch of cruise ships in our port, one on our left, two more on our right.
Oh, my hair's
Behind the two on the right, the Olympic Mountain Range, temperate rainforest, Washington State. Beneath us to the right, the Armory Daddy log lakes on top, made to be photorealistic. Little city downtown on our left. More cloudy on that side. Here we are coming to this 520 feet, equivalent to 158 meters.
Welcome to the Space Needle.
So yeah, so it was the railings instead of, you know, now it's all glass.
Yep.
Isn't it pretty? Oh my god, I love it.
This is why you come up here. That way's Canada. That way's the Pacific Ocean. That way's New York. That way's California. This is so pretty. What do you think, Sophia?
The view's amazing. I love, you know, everything about it. Glad we're here.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. No, that was awesome, guys.
Yeah. So, if you don't like heights,
Would I recommend it?
not necessarily would recommend. I'm afraid of heights, kind of, sort of. So,
But, you know, with me, 10 out of 10, I would recommend the sites are
the views are incredible. Now we're gonna go to the Pacific Science Center, which I haven't done since I was a kid.
That'll be fun.
really fun. And this is part of the city pass, so yeah, it's either the Science Center or the glass, what is it called?
The Truly Glass.
Yeah, it's like a glass museum, like a blown glass museum or something. But both of us were like, you know what, let's do the Science Center, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Glass.
We don't want to see glass, we want to see the science. Dinosaurs! Jurassic World! Awesome. I didn't get on camera because I didn't know it was gonna happen. But they have this thing where you can stand on a platform and try and read the night chart.
You know, like you do with a normal doctor.
Yeah. And I was doing it, and as soon as I covered my eye to read, this woman just stands. She was standing right in front of it. And Sophia and I just started laughing, and one of the employees walks by and he's just like, it happens every day. Happens all the time, every day. And we're just like, yeah. And then I was like, I'll try and wait. Maybe she'll turn around and notice that I'm trying to do it or something. And then, nope. She turned around too. She still didn't, like, it didn't connect. So, we just got off the light rail, and now we're going to Red Mariners game. What did you think of the baseball game? But hi. Mariners game was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
We got some sun.
Yeah.
We don't know. We left early mainly because we had so much more stuff to do. We still have like 3 things to do today, not including dinner.
Yeah.
So we have to leave the game early. But we're about to get on the light rail and go down to a cruise tour, harbor tour thing. What are we about to do?
We're gonna go on the Argosy cruise.
So it's basically not necessarily like a private cruise, but it's like a harbor cruise around Seattle. And normally I think it's like,
I'm happy to see so many smiling faces enjoying the waterfront today.
I think normally it's like 25 to book this.
And the best way to continue.
We're on the platform. It's rocking and rolling. This is a good test to see if you're seasick. I don't think I get seasick.
I don't get
I'm
seasick.
good.
Alright everybody, welcome aboard the Spirit of Seattle once again. We are going to be making a very fun loop around the harbor for the next hour. Since 1949, we've been around for quite a while. The company was founded by a man named Lynn Campbell. He had a little ferry service called the Spring Street Water Taxi that ran between the city of Seattle right here on the waterfront, west to the Kitsap Peninsula, back and forth. But Captain Lynn also liked to talk along the way. He liked to tell stories, he was personable and had a great knowledge base and experience in the area. And people were riding the boat back and forth just to hear his stories and to see the sights and learn about the area. They weren't even getting off the boat on the other side sometimes. So just a year later, he started giving tours of the harbor because he had a knack for that sort of thing. Changed the name of the company to Seattle Harbor Tours. That's kind of how the concept of what we do today got started. Right next to it used to be Pier 58. It's home to the old Schwabacher Wharf, which is where back in 1897, a steamship called the SS Portland docked with a rumored ton of gold on board. It turned out to be even more gold than that, in fact. And all of that gold had been mined around the Yukon Territory, the Klondike River, which kicked off the Klondike Gold Rush.
What did you think of the cruise since it's almost over?
It's been a tradition since the early days.
I highly recommend you guys
go
do it.
Seagulls. No.
So, might as well explain this in person. So, the last clip you saw, we went and got lunch, kind of mid-lunch, dinner-ish kind of thing. So we didn't get to film the rest of the evening, but we ate dinner, and then we went on a really cool ghost tour. So there's no more clips from the rest of the evening. I will say the ghost tour was a lot of fun. I still remember it, but it was more of a bar hopping ghost tour, so we didn't really film much. Plus, it was dark out, so it's not like we could have done many clips anyways. But if I find I'll try and find the link for the ghost tour and link it down below because it was fun and I do recommend it if you're into that sort of thing.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi guys.
We're at the Museum of Flight today. It's day 2. Yeah, day 2.
Yep.
At the Museum of Flight. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be here for a while actually, just
Maybe
because
a few hours.
yeah, it takes a while to get here and it's huge too. Ooh, but since we're here and Sophia is right there, what did you think? What did you think of the ghost tour last night?
Ghost tour was pretty cool. Even though I was like dead tired, you know.
No pun intended.
I wasn't even trying, I'm sorry.
I know, she wasn't trying. And the lighting is horrible. There we go.
Cool.
Lighting's better. Yeah, no. Ghost tour was epic last night, but and it was a pub crawl, and we weren't expecting it to be a pub crawl.
That's why I died.
And that's why we both died. I only had a drink at each location. She only had one drink, and
We had
she was.
like total 4 guys.
I had, yeah, all throughout the day. I had 5. But it was funny too because Sophia was like, "I'm gonna be so hungover tomorrow." I'm like, "No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just tired. You're not hungover right now. You're just tired." And then she's like, "No, I feel sick. I don't want to be here." Blah blah blah. And then this morning I wake up. I'm like, "How are you feeling?" She's like, "I feel fine. I'm not hungover." I'm like, "I told you." We spread it out. That's the only reason. We spread out our alcohol intake. If you know anything about Seattle, Boeing, and so that's the main reason that we have this museum. But they have a bunch of different things. They have like 6 areas, something like that. They have like a model or a full scale model replica of Air Force One.
They have like
They have a bunch of military planes. They have like space museum. They have military memorabilia from different planes, either that went down or were like hero planes or stuff like that. Why is someone falling out of a plane? Oh, here's why. So, this picture, the first at Fort Myers set new flight records, yet tragedy struck and Orville's passenger Lieutenant Thomas Sheffield was killed when the propeller cracked in flight and the airplane crashed. Lieutenant Shelfridge, I don't know how to say his name, became the first fatality of powered airplane. Although Orville was seriously injured, he survived the accident. Ouch.
So, didn't film much more, I guess, apparently. Again, this video was filmed 2 years ago, so who knows what happened to that footage. We toured all the museums, so we saw a bunch of stuff, but who knows. I feel like we did something else that day, but now I don't remember. But I hope you guys liked this. It was a lot of fun to do and to edit and all that. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. It'd mean a lot, and I will see you next time.